are listening to me now. This is Abiola Ifeanyi once again. So this morning I want to talk about metal fabrication business. Um, what are the things you need to do to take your business from making just 1,000 naira to million naira? The first thing that you need to do to take your business from, especially the metal fabrication business, from point zero to a million naira is to have a uh, broad mind for success. That's the number one thing you need to have. What do I mean by this is that if you really want to uh, move from point A to point Z, that is, you are making 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 naira before, but you really want to make a million naira, the first thing you need to have is that you enlarge your mind to think of big things. You need to ensure that you engineer your mind for a big thing. You know, it won't, before you can be able to see the million naira that you want to see in your business manifest physically, it has to be first done in your mind first. Your mind must be able to accommodate it, because one of the reasons why a lot of people think or do not really charge more of what they want is that their self-worth is very low. They think that it is not their type that should be able to charge million naira, 2 million naira, 3 million naira. They think that let me just be managing this 100,000 naira, let me be managing this 200,000 naira. So they were being afraid of charging what they really want, just because their mind for success is very low. Their mind for success is very low. So if you really want to take your business, your metal fabrication, from the point that it is to where it should be, you must be able to have a broad mind for success. Number two things that you need to do to take your metal fabrication business to the next level is that you need to increase your perceived value. That is, increasing your passive value has to do with you increasing the way you want people to be perceiving you, the way you want people to be seeing you. Because the fact remains the fact that people that want to pay you some higher amount of money need to know that, oh, you worth this amount. And people will not really know that you owe that amount if you do not tell them that you owe that amount. So the way you carry yourself, the way you speak about your product or your services, we have a long way to go in the way people perceive your value, your product or your services. So, and that still has to boil down to you increasing your self-worth, you letting people know the kind of value that you are bringing to the table. So increasing your passive value. It can also be that the way you create your products or your services, for example, the same product, the same gate or the same doors that I sell for 100, that I sell for 500,000 naira, somebody else can sell it 1 million naira, just because of some things added to increase the passive value of that product. And your myself and other person as well as is into metal fabrication, the way we speak might be a determining factor that people will see or to judge us to pay us some amount of money. So ensuring the kind of clothes you wear, the kind of shoe you wear, the kind of, that has to do with branding. Do you understand the point now? So it is very important that you increase your passive value in the eyes of your customer or your client. So these things are very, very much important. Number three is that you increase your customer base. You increase your customer base. You increase your customer base. For you to make millions of naira monthly with your product or your services, you need good high paying clients to buy whatever you are selling. The thing is, um your product, you might have a product that is worth 1 million naira, and people that do not really have the money will pricing it to 500,000 naira because they do not have the money. They want you to come down to their income level. No, you don't do it like that. If you really want to make good money, um if you want to really make good money if you really want to make good money with your product or your services as a metal fabricator. So you increase your customer base with people who have the money. Yeah. So people who have the money, people who can afford your product or your service, and there are different ways to ensure that you get people who can afford your product or your services. Social media advertisements, radio, word of mouth, telling people about what you are doing, your WhatsApp status, your Facebook page, your Instagram. Keep posting, let people keep seeing what you are capable of doing, and you will be attracting the right people into your direction. Are you getting the point now? So these are the things you can do to move from just earning thousands of naira to millions of naira every month as a metal fabricator. These are the things you can do. These are the things that I've been doing that is helping. These are the things that I'm doing that is helping. And increasing your customer base, not just customer, but customer that has your money. So number 4 is that you play in volume or in bulk. You know, this reminds me of a story that when I had just a gate, and there's this customer that comes, and maybe you just want to make some samples. Say, is this only gate that you have on grant? I said yes. So I think you could not be able to make a decision by then, and could not see the customer again. So, but over time that I have been having more doors, more gates, I can see that people will choose the one that they want to choose, right? So playing in box or volume, you having more product on ground for people to make a choice of can help you, and can also help you making millions of naira every month. Number 5 is that increase your your staff base. Increasing your staff base here talks about having more people, more hands, more job man, more apprentices that can help you to make more, because for you to play in box or in volume, you need more hands. So it is very important that you look out for people that are very good at fabrication, then get them into your workshop, get them to your factory, and make them um, do more works so that you can have more works to display on your store. And increasing your staff base, not just you getting them alone, you also have to be treat them well so that they can be able to stay with you for a very long time. So I think this 5 can help you to move from just earning 1,000, some thousands to millions. There are a lot of things that you can still do, but let me just stop at this number 5. And I think that if you can apply all of these things, it can be of great help for you. Yeah.